Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Rox here, and today I have some exciting news. So, Kevin Smith, of course, the host of the podcast show Fatman Beyond, will be showing a screening of Batman Forever: The Schumacher Cut this August. I know, exciting. I know what you think. What is Batman Forever: The Schumacher Cut? Well, Batman Forever: The Schumacher Cut is, of course, the Joel Schumacher's dark 170-minute long director's cut of Batman Forever, which, of course, has all of the deleted scenes in one big director's cut, and of course some scenes that we never seen in the movie. Now, of course, Falon, let's take a recap of these Batman movies before we talk about the Schumacher Cut. So, of course, in 1989, the first Batman movie came out, of course, Batman, which Falon, was directed by, of course, newcomer director Tim Burton, of course, which became a smash hit in summer 1989. Of course, then the sequel, Batman Returns, was given beside for Burton's paycheck to do whatever he wants. Of course, well, it didn't receive that much money, but of course, although parents complained about, of course, the movie being dark, and because of the look of the Penguin portrayed by Danny DeVito. And, well, of course, this pulled off child merchandise toys, such as the McDonald's toys off. Of course, this caused Tim Burton to get fired, and of course, shelved away the plans for his first Batman movie, Batman Continues, which would have still starred Michael Keaton as Batman, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman, and a recently, of course, already cast for the first film, but not casted at all, Marlon Wayans as Robin, and of course, possibly Robin Williams as the Riddler, Billy D. Williams as Two-Face. But of course, Burton got fired and entered Joel Schumacher, who directed a lot of dark movies. But Warner Bros. Wanted him to continue Burton's Batman films, but he decided to not make Batman Forever, of course, not connected to the Burton films. So yeah, if you thought that Batman Forever was an actual sequel to Returns, it's not. It's a standalone sequel. It's not connected to the Burton films, but it is connected to the Burtonverse. It is connected within the Burtonverse, but it's not connected to the Burton films. So of course, while Schumacher was making Batman Forever, he originally planned it to be dark, and of course 170 minutes. Of course, with having the deleted scenes from the movie, and of course scenes from the movie that we've never seen. And of course, it had the soundtrack from the Burton films, and of course, that's right, of course, the original opening for the film, which of course was a deleted scene, where of course, we see, of course, Two-Face escape Arkham Asylum. Now, of course, Warner Bros. Shelved it because they didn't want it to be dark, because they didn't want another controversy with a Batman movie. So, of course, decided to make it kid-friendly, after Schumacher decided to not make the film connected to the Burton films. So, of course, the Batman Forever came out, and of course, June 16, 1995. Which was a high success. They wanted the next movie, Batman and Robin, which got into a fast production. Yeah, basically, Schumacher made a darker version of Batman Forever, which got shelved, and Warner Bros. Did say it exists, but they haven't planned to release it. And of course, they decided to make Schumacher do a kid-friendly version, because they didn't want another controversy with it like Batman Returns. And the rest is history. So, of course, we're gonna talk about the Schumacher Cut and everything about it. So, of course, in the Schumacher Cut of Batman Forever, it starts out with a stormy night in Arkham Asylum where Dr. Burton, of course, possibly a tribute to the lead Tim Burton, of course, realized that Harley Dent, aka Two-Face, played by Billy D. Williams, has escaped Arkham Asylum, with writing on the wall saying the Bat must die. We would have possibly seen this in Batman Continues, but of course, I'll get into that in the next video, of course, about the Batman Returns controversy. Of course, 15 minutes in, of course, we see Batman, not played by Michael Keaton due to the controversy, but Val Kilmer, soon up 15 minutes into the movie. Insert dry fruit joke. Now, I would have loved to see this opening actually make it into the final cut of the movie, but I heard something on Reddit, you can just edit a DVD version of Forever on your laptop or something. I don't remember. But, yeah, you can make your own cut with it, like, adding effects and clips and stuff like that. I can't remember, but yeah. But of course, the rest is fine, you know, the rest ain't no delete scenes or anything. But there was, in fact, if I remember correctly, yeah, the soundtrack had the Burton Batman film soundtrack, such as Batman, which of course released in 1989 with Michael Keaton, and Batman Returns, which had a controversy at the time. Which I know it's odd, like, although it's not connected to the Burton films, why were those soundtracks in there? I think that the Schumacher Cut was originally supposed to be a continuation to the Burton films, but of course when it got shelved and Schumacher decided not to, I think that's where they were going. Explains why there were, of course, flashbacks of Jack Napier killing the Wayne, and of course, references to Viper's Catwoman, and of course, not to mention, of course, the revenge your whole life thing, and your parents weren't killed by a lone maniac. Yes, they were thing, with reference to that, meaning that similar events happened in the Schumacher films, but not connected. And that Robin doing, of course, the washing or something, I can't remember, that deleted scene, it's not in the cut. Just because it said that all deleted scenes are in one big, darker director's cut of the movie, doesn't mean that is in it. What else? Of course, the giant bat deleted scene is in it, which I'm gonna mention now. The giant bat we see in that deleted scene, and of course, in those flashbacks, with Bruce's parents' funeral, Bruce's mind, and the Riddler getting scared, is Man-Bat. I know a lot of people saying that they've confirmed it's not, but I'm telling you now, 100% confirmed, that's Man-Bat. That's Man-Bat. And I like their own take on Man-Bat, how he's not Kurt Landstrom, but a giant bat in the Batcave that Bruce found when he was a child. And also, of course, in the Schumacher Cut, we would have gotten an ending such as a great reference and tribute to the first Batman film. Now, there's not much to say, but although that, and of course the screening's going to be in America and not the UK, and of course it's going to be on Fatman Beyond, it's sad to say that there's no way a DVD version's going to come out, but I bet you that Netflix will probably buy the Schumacher Cut and put it online. Netflix, if you're watching this, please actually do that. I would love to see that. So, yeah, there you go. That is everything you need to know about Batman Forever, the Schumacher Cut, which I think was directed in 1993, before Batman Forever, the actual Batman Forever we got, started production in 1984. But I don't know. See you guys.